Happy New Year. So, a bit late on wishes, but it's the first time I've gone out this year. And I'd like to say thank you to everyone that's subbed to me over the year. I've now got, I think it's 105, 106 subscribers. So I'd like to thank each and every one of you for subscribing to me. I'd also like to thank everybody else that puts videos up on YouTube, because you know, it gives you ideas as to what can be done, information on kit, and just seeing what everybody else gets up to. It's brilliant. I love watching it all. So thank you for everyone who puts stuff up. Like I say, it's my first night out last night. I didn't get here until late. I tried to come out last weekend, and I went to a part of Dartmoor where I haven't been before. I did look at the map, and I looked at it on Google Earth, and I ummed and ahed because of the weather we've been having, because there's a lot of rivers and a lot of streams in that area. But I decided to go, but because it was so wet, it was so hard going underfoot, it was so tussocky, I abandoned it. I came home. So my first one of the year was a bit of a letdown and a failure, really. So anyway, I knew I had a bit of time today, so I decided to come out late last night. I didn't get here until 4:30, so it was dark when I was setting up. But I did come to somewhere where I've been before. It's not far from the car park. It's a bit hidden, so yeah, it's alright. It's quite nice here actually. So like I say, it's my first one of this year, and hopefully I'll get to do many more this year. I hoped to do more last year, but work and family and a few events, you know, stopped me from doing that. But anyway, I'll just show you where I am. I have been here before, and you've seen it on my other videos, but I'll just give you a whiz round. This is an old workings here. There's loads and loads of boulders and granite everywhere. But it's a nice little spot. It's hidden, it's out of the way, and you're pretty well protected from the weather here. And up in the distance over there is can't remember now. I'll put it up on the screen later. That's alright. It's quite funny really, because I went to bed last night. I cooked my tea, and I think I fell asleep by 8:30, and I woke up at 20 to 1 in the morning, thinking it must be about 6 or 7. Got out and looked at the moon and thought, that don't seem right. So I couldn't get back to sleep, so I got up and took loads of photos of the moon and the stars. So I'll put some of those on this video later. But anyway, I did get back off to sleep, and I woke up at 11:30, and I couldn't believe it. So anyway, I sort of woke myself up, and it's now midday. So, but there we go. Yeah, brought out the Acto last night, and actually cooked inside it last night because it was a bit windy and there was a little bit of rain, not much but a little bit. And I got a different stove that will be shown later. I'll put that on there. So yeah, this is only just a quick short video. Like I say, this is where I am. In actual fact, now I've remembered, now I'm waking up a bit. In the distance you've got Great Links Tor and Little Links Tor, so I'm just below them. So on the old working, so if anybody wants to come here, it's a nice safe little spot. However, I must say, you have to pick your spot well, because it's so stony, it's very hard to get your pegs in. But I do know where I am. I've been here before, and I can do it. So, but there's not many spots here where you can get a tent where, you know, you're flat. So you do have to pick it quite well. I got my water last night from here. There's a little spring running out of the ground, absolutely crystal clear. So there it is, and it runs down to a river just below. So the river's down well, just down the other side of those rocks down over there. But yeah, so anyway, I had a well, it was a funny evening, really funny actually. But I've enjoyed it. But I just can't believe I didn't wake up until, you know, like 11:30. But there we go. So yeah, just airing the tent out, and I'm gonna put, well, I was gonna say put some breakfast on, but it's gonna be dinner actually. So I'm gonna cook something up, and I'm gonna pack up, and then I'm heading home. But hopefully not this weekend coming, but the weekend after, I'll be out again. But I might bring me Janu next time. So I found the acto a little bit cramped last night, but it might be because I ain't been out for ages, and I'm not quite so limber as I used to be. So, but yeah, so we'll see. Anyway, wind's picking up, so I'm gonna get some dinner on, then get packed up, and then. Right, I'm just cooking myself up some tea. I've been frying my chicken, so in a minute I'm going to add some rice and then some sweet and sour sauce. Cooking this on my new stove. It's an Optimus Crux. I've gas stove, but it's new to me. It's the first time I've used it, so I thought I'd bring it out and give it a try. But, I'm going to put some rice in a minute, and then add some sweet and sour sauce. So I just need to do this a little bit longer. So I'm nearly there actually. Right, here it is, all finished. I'm just about to eat it. So I'll get back to you after I've munched this lot down. Piping hot. Lovely, yummy, yummy. Just what you need when you're out here on your own. Mind you, it's not too bad the weather. Had a bit of rain, but nothing much. But it has gone cold now. But I think it's about 7:30. So yeah, time to get some munchies down me. Right, I'll speak to you later. Well, this is my home for the evening. It's my Hilleberg Acto. Seen it before, but I thought I'd try and capture it in a night shot. You can see the reflective tapes on the corners, but obviously the light inside. I think that's about all that you can see. But it's pitch black, absolutely pitch black out here. There's well, I can't see any stars anywhere. It is pitch black. Right, I'm just making my last brew for the evening. Otherwise I'll have to have about 20 weeks tonight. So yeah, this is the last brew for tonight. And it distributes the heat out to the side as well. So for me, that's that's better. I mean, I cooked on it tonight, and I didn't get any burning in the middle. The whole base of the pan got absolutely hot, so I am happy with that side of it. The other bit that I like about it is the little legs for the pots to stand on. Yeah, right, well there's the top of it anyway. Just showing you, the little pot stand. You see that the stands actually start from the centre of the burner, and you can see that the head's a lot bigger than the micro rocket. Well, if you know the micro rocket, that is. And also the jets come out the side of the circular burner rather than just out the middle, so it does spread the heat a lot better, and I think it's a lot better for cooking on. But also, like I said, I quite often go out just for a walk, and I'll just take this little mug, and I can just stick that straight on there. Whereas on the micro rocket, I couldn't; it just fell through the legs. So that's the reason I got it anyway. I've got a few more bits of kit, or changed some bits of kit. I normally use a travel tap, but I bought a Sawyer Mini, and I'm well chuffed with this. It's it's light. It fits onto my platypus, or platypus bag. It fits onto top of a Coke bottle. It's the same thread, and it's brilliant. It's really small, really light, goes in your rucksack, and you don't even know you've got it, until you want to filter some water. So, but yeah, it's tiny. So the travel tap, I mean, I still got it, but it's a little bit redundant. It's at home in the cupboard. So, but yeah, I've been trying this out and really well impressed. The only thing that I would say is that if you're expecting a really cold, frosty evening, that you've used this and it's obviously got droplets of water in it, I would perhaps put it inside a, shake all the droplets out of it, put it inside a plastic bag, and perhaps maybe put it inside your sleeping bag with you, because if it freezes, then I should imagine it would be pretty knackered, really. But yeah, and just one little niggle with it, the cap on the top, it's such a real stiff plastic that joins it to the main body, this cap piece here, that I think over time it might crack and drop off. It won't affect the workings of it at all. It's just for a little cap to seal it over with. But if this piece here was a bit more flexible, I think that it would last longer. But I could be wrong. It might be fine. But it's just a feeling I get. But yeah, what else have I got that's different? My boots. Normally I have Solomon's. Last pair was Solomon 4D GTX, I think it was, or something like that. Anyway, they started leaking, and I re-waterproofed them and waterproofed them, and I was doing it every time I went out, it got absolutely soaked through. So anyway, got fed up with them, took them back, and they've given me a different pair, or totally different make. These ones are Mendo's or Mindel. Not sure of the rest of the name, but it's Mendo. And these are brilliant. Feet are absolutely bone dry, really comfy. They are leather with Gore-Tex. But yeah, really comfortable. Probably took about 10-15 miles just to wear them in a bit. But yeah, they're really comfy now, and I haven't had a wet foot at all. What else? Just trying to think, is there anything else I've got that's different? Not with me. I did purchase a Caldera cone that fits my Alp Kit Mighty mug, or Mighty pot, whatever they call it. It's a 750 millilitres. I have been using it. I really like it. main reason I bought it was so as when I go on longer hikes, it does cut down on the weight quite a bit. So but yeah, I really like it, getting used to it. But it is really only sort of good for boiling the bag sort of food, really. I have used a frying pan on top of the cone and tried it that way, and I have cooked sausages and bacons, but you know, you have to keep lifting it on and off, and you use a lot more fuel like that, so it's you know, it's not what it was really designed for, but it will do it if you want it to. I'm just trying to think if there is anything else. Oh, a different sleeping bag, because of the time of the year it's a bit cooler, so I've brought my snug pack with me. I've had this one for about a year, no, just over a year. I used it last winter a couple of times. Didn't get out much last winter, but I've brought this one with me, and it's Snug Pack Chrysalis or Chrysalis 4, and it's supposed to have a comfort rating down to -10, an extreme rating down to -15. But it is a really hot bag, It's synthetic. It is quite heavy, and it is quite bulky. You know, compared to a down bag. You know, I mean, what it compares to any other sort of synthetic bag, I don't know. But I like it. But like I say, you know, it is heavier and a lot bulkier than my Alpkit Pipe Dream 400. But yeah, well impressed with it anyway. Right, I'll gonna drink my coffee now.